Have you ever felt drained, undervalued, or constantly on edge around someone you love? You might be thinking it's just a rough patch, but what if it's something more? Today, we're uncovering the truth about toxic relationships and the red flags that signal it's time to reassess. Let's start by getting clear on what we mean by toxic when we talk about relationships. A toxic relationship is one that constantly makes you feel bad about yourself, drains your energy, and stops you from growing as a person. It's not just about having a few arguments or going through a tough time. Those happen in any relationship. Instead, it's about feeling worse off because of being with someone, whether it's a partner, a friend, or even a family member. In a toxic relationship, the bad moments outweigh the good ones more often than not. You might find yourself feeling less confident, more tired, and generally unhappy. It's like being stuck in a situation where you're more sad than happy, more criticized than supported. But what makes a relationship toxic? It could be many things: poor communication, unresolved personal issues, or unhealthy behaviors from one or both of the people involved. And it's important to remember toxicity can show up in any kind of relationship, not just romantic ones. It's tough to admit when you're in a toxic relationship. Often we hope things will get better, or we think that this is just how relationships are supposed to be. But realizing something is wrong is the first step towards making things better for yourself. It means you're ready to look at your relationship honestly and decide if it's making you happy or holding you back. Now that we have a better understanding, let's look at the four big warning signs of a toxic relationship. Spotting these can help you figure out if you're in one and what you might want to do about it. Remember, noticing these signs is a good thing. It means you're paying attention to your happiness and your well being. Red flag 1: constant criticism and belittlement. One of the biggest signs you're in a toxic relationship is if you're always being criticized or put down. Imagine every little thing you do or say is picked apart and never seems to be right. This isn't about the occasional feedback we all need to hear. This is about a constant stream of negativity that makes you feel like you're never good enough. This kind of behavior from someone else can really wear you down. It makes you start to question your own values and abilities. You might notice you're always tense around this person, worried that they'll find fault with what you do next. It's like you're always on edge, trying to avoid their next critique. If speaking up or making your own choices feels scary because you're worried about their reaction, that's a clear sign that something is off. Healthy relationships are about support and respect, not fear and constant criticism. So, what can you do if you're caught in this cycle of criticism and belittlement? Here are a few steps to reclaiming your confidence and setting healthier boundaries. 1. Reaffirm your self worth. Start with yourself. Remember your strengths, talents, and everything you're proud of. Write them down if that helps. Remind yourself that you are valuable and deserving of respect, no matter what anyone else says. 2. Communicate your feelings. If you feel it's safe, let the other person know how their words and actions affect you. This isn't about blaming, but expressing your feelings. For example, you could say, "When you criticize me constantly, I feel hurt and disrespected. I need us to communicate more positively." 3. Set clear boundaries. Clearly state what is and isn't acceptable in how they speak to and treat you. Boundaries are essential for any healthy relationship. You might say, "I'm open to constructive feedback, but it needs to be respectful and supportive, not constant criticism." Remember, no one deserves to be constantly criticized or belittled. Taking steps to address the issue is not only about improving the relationship, but also about taking care of yourself. Red flag 2: control and isolation. The second major warning sign of a toxic relationship is when someone tries to control you or cut you off from other important people in your life. Think about it. Does the person you're with tell you who you can and can't hang out with, where you're allowed to go, or even try to control what you wear? This kind of control is actually a way of isolating you. It makes you more dependent on them and less connected to your friends and family. It's a strategy used to have more power over you, and it's definitely not healthy. Being controlled like this can make you feel trapped and alone. It's not just about them wanting to spend more time with you, it's about keeping you away from your support network. This isolation can make it harder for you to see the situation clearly or to feel strong enough to make changes. Remember, everyone deserves to have freedom in their relationships. This includes the freedom to see friends, to go to places by yourself, and to make your own choices about your life. If you're feeling controlled or isolated, here are some steps you can take to start breaking free from these patterns. 1. Reconnect with friends and family. Reach out to the people that you've lost touch with or haven't seen because of your relationship. These connections are incredibly important for your well-being. Just a simple message or a call can start rebuilding these essential support systems. 2. Set boundaries about control. It's okay to say no to unreasonable demands about your time, your appearance, or your activities. Let the other person know what you are and aren't willing to compromise on. It's important to stand firm on your right to make your own choices. 3. Seek support. Talking to friends and family is a great start, but sometimes professional help can give you the tools and confidence you need to regain your independence. A counselor or therapist can offer guidance tailored to your situation. 4. Trust your feelings. If something doesn't feel right, pay attention to that feeling. You deserve to be in a relationship that makes you feel safe, respected, and free to be yourself. Remember, taking back control of your life and reconnecting with others can be empowering. It's a significant step towards a healthier, happier you. Red flag 3: lack of respect for boundaries. The third big sign that you might be in a toxic relationship is if the other person doesn't respect your boundaries. Boundaries are the lines we draw to keep ourselves feeling safe and respected. They can be about how we let others treat us, our personal space, our privacy, or our time. When someone ignores these boundaries, it's a clear sign they don't respect you or your needs. This disrespect can harm your sense of self-worth and the overall health of the relationship. It's normal and healthy to have limits on what's okay and what's not okay in your interactions with others. This could be about needing time alone, how you expect to be spoken to, or keeping your online accounts private. If the person you're with keeps crossing these lines, even after you've told them that it is not okay, that is a problem. It shows they're putting their desires above your well-being. If you're dealing with someone who doesn't respect your boundaries, here's what you can do. 1. Communicate clearly. Sit down and explain what your boundaries are. Use clear, straightforward language. For example, you might say, I need some time alone to recharge. Let's schedule times that work for both of us to hang out. 2. Stay firm and consistent. Once you've set your boundaries, stick to them. If the other person tries to push past them, remind them of your conversation. It's important not to give in, as this sets the precedence that your boundaries can be ignored. 3. Evaluate the relationship. Constant disrespect of your boundaries is a serious issue. It might be worth considering if the relationship is positive for you. A relationship should make you feel safe and respected, not ignored or violated. Setting and enforcing boundaries isn't always easy, but it's crucial for your happiness and well being. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship where your limits are respected. Red flag 4: constant drama and negativity. The fourth red flag to watch out for in a relationship is non stop drama and negativity. Imagine being on a roller coaster that never stops: ups, downs, twists, turns, all the time. That's what it's like when you're in a relationship that is full of arguments, negativity, and emotional upheaval. It's more than just the occasional disagreement, which is normal. This is about constant tension and conflict that leaves you feeling drained and stressed. Living in this kind of environment can really take a toll on both your mental and physical health. It's like you're always on edge, waiting for the next problem to appear. Constant drama can make it hard to find moments of peace and happiness within the relationship. It's as if the relationship is stuck in a loop of negativity, making it difficult to remember the good times. This isn't healthy for anyone involved. If you find yourself in this situation, here are some steps you can take to seek peace and make healthy decisions for your well-being. 1. Find your calm. Look for activities that can help you feel at peace and bring you happiness outside of your relationship. This could be anything from reading, going for walks, practicing yoga, or spending time on a hobby you love. These activities can provide a much needed break from the drama. 2. Communicate your needs. Talk to your partner about how the constant drama is affecting you. It's possible they're not even aware of the impact their behavior is having. Expressing your need for a more peaceful and positive relationship is crucial. 3. Seek support. Sometimes it's helpful to get an outside perspective. Talking to friends, family, or a professional can provide insights and advice on how to handle constant negativity in your relationship. 4. Make a decision for your well-being. If, despite your efforts, the drama continues, it might be time to consider if this relationship has a healthy place in your life. Remember, you deserve a relationship that brings you more joy than stress. Dealing with constant drama and negativity is challenging, but taking steps to address the issue is important for your happiness. Surrounding yourself with positivity and people who uplift you can make a world of difference in how you feel. Recognizing these red flags is the first step towards a healthier relationship. If you see these signs in a relationship of yours, take action. Speak to a professional, reach out to a trusted friend, and remember that you are not alone. Every step you take is a move towards a happier, healthier you. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with someone who might need to hear this. And be sure to subscribe to Everyday Mastery for more insights into leading a better life. By taking action today, you're on the path to achieving everyday mastery.